Next, Joe Rogan is met with Graham Hancock's theory surrounding the Amazon, claiming that it used to be a grand civilization with extensive knowledge of sciences. This is a conversation from episode 2051.
The interesting thing about the Amazon, Joe, is it's been grievously misunderstood over the years, and fortunately archaeology is beginning to come to terms with it. There was agriculture in the Amazon, going back a very long way, going back at least 10,000 years, maybe further. And we may have discussed this before, but there's this curious soil that exists in the Amazon that they call terra preta, or Amazonian dark earth.
Take a look at this picture. This dark, almost blackish grey mud is what Hancock is referring to, also known as terra preta or black soil. It's characterized by immense fertility and residue from pottery shards, charcoal, and similar substances. Hancock goes on to describe that this is exactly what makes the soil so revolutionary.
Recent investigations have shown without doubt that it's man-made and deliberately man-made, not an accidental result of refuse tips, but a deliberate attempt to make the Amazon fertile.
And how do they know that it's deliberate?
Because they find in it the same ingredients, and amongst those ingredients are always broken bits of ceramics. That's one of the odd things. They seem to be part of what makes it work.
Really?
Yeah. Ceramic.
This soil is so advanced that synthetic terra preta, a modern version of it, has been created using various methods, and various studies have been done on the composition of the soil. While these studies are extensive, the question of how these supposedly rudimentary societies managed to create such a successful agriculture technique remains unanswered.
Ceramics mixed in there with dung, with human refuse, all deliberately put in there, not an accidental dung heap, but a place that human beings said, we're going to make this ground fertile, because rainforest soils are not particularly fertile. The fertility of the Amazon comes entirely from the fall of leaves onto the soil. It refertilizes itself, but to grow crops on the Amazon is a very different prospect, and this is where terra preta really comes into its own. And I've been standing in a pit with an archaeologist there, a terra preta pit, and you can see this beautiful rich soil.
Despite the fact that this soil is almost conclusively man-made, that's not the only mystery about it. Hancock goes on to explain that the terra preta actually replenishes itself, saying this:
it constantly replenishes itself. It never gets used up. Settlers seek out areas of terra preta. And it fits with this notion that there was a population of millions in the Amazon 10,000 years ago, and they were living a highly productive, sophisticated life.